we'll see how to reverse elements of an integer array using a C program. So when I say reversing an array, now there are two ways to reverse the elements of the array. One way is using another array. That means you will copy the elements of the first array into the second array in reverse order. And other way is within the same array I will reverse the elements. So I will follow the second approach where I am not going to use some another array. So here I have displayed two different arrays. So first array is having 6 sides and second array is having 7 sides. So first array is with even size and second array is with odd size. So suppose if I want to reverse the elements of this array, so let's consider the first array. If I want to reverse the elements of the first array within the same array, then what I need to do? I need to interchange the elements. Which elements I need to interchange? I need to interchange 0th element with 5th element, first with last. So these two elements I will interchange. Then I will interchange these two elements, and then I will interchange these two elements. So 12 with 13, 5 with 10, 7 with 9. So when I interchange them, when I swap them, array will be in reverse fashion. What about the second array? So if I want to reverse the elements of this second array, then I need to interchange this 5 with 4. So these two elements I need to swap. Then I need to swap these two elements, one with 5, first element with 5th position element, and these two elements, second position element with 4th position element. And now this is the single element which is remaining, which I need not to swap with any other element. That means I need to swap the elements till half of the array. So what I will do? So I will swap 0th position element with this element. Now here it is 5, here it is 6. In general, this index will be n minus 1, where n is the size of the array. So I will swap 0th element with n minus 1 element. Then I will swap first element with, this will become n minus 2. So first element I will swap with n minus 2. Second element I will swap with n minus 3. Third element I will swap with n minus 4, and so on. In general, if ith element is there, then I need to swap that element with n minus I minus 1. So following this particular calculation, in general I need to swap ith element with n minus I minus 1, and this thing I will do till half of the array. Now here the size of the array is 6, so I am doing it till second index. So I am doing it till n by 2 minus 1. Here also size of the array is 7, n equals to 7. So 7 by 2 will be 3, and 3 minus 1 will be 2. That means I am doing that till second index. So in general, I will perform the swapping till n by 2 minus 1. So if you want to write a code for that, there will be single for loop. So it will be something like this. I will write for, then I will start with 0. I will go till n minus 2 n by 2 minus 1. That means the condition will be I is less than n by 2, because when I write less than n by 2, it will go up till n by 2 minus 1, I plus plus. And in this for loop there will be code for swapping ith element with n minus I minus 1th element. So it will be something like, if ARR is the name of the array, then it will become ARR of I, or other temporary variable you have to declare. So suppose temp is temporary variable, then you will write temp equals to ARR of I. ARR of I equals to ARR of n minus I minus 1, and ARR of n minus I minus 1 equals to temp. So these 3 lines we have to write to swap the elements. So let's implement this code and we will verify. First of all, let's declare an array with some large size. Suppose I am declaring array with 500 elements, and I will declare one more variable which is n variable, which are actual number of elements I am scanning from the user and storing in that array. So here first of all I will ask user how many elements or how many integers. So here how many integers, and that value I will store inside the n variable. So scanf %d comma ampersand n, and after that I will scan those n number of elements and I will store them inside the array. So for that I will write a for loop. So to scan the array elements it will be for loop. So for I equals to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus, I is some counter variable. I will write here scanf %d comma ampersand arr of I. Here I can write either subscript notation or pointer notation for array. So let's declare I variable. Let me write some message here, printf enter elements, enter array elements. After that I will print the array elements. So again, to print the array elements, same for loop I will copy and I will replace scanf with printf. So here it will be printf statement, and now I did not to print the address, so I will remove the ampersand. Now here I have to write a code for reversing the elements, or rather what I will do, I will print the elements twice, once before reversal and once after reversal. So here I will write a code for reversing the array elements. So what did I tell you, how will be the code for that? You will write one for loop which will vary from 0 to n by 2. So it will be for I equals to 0, I less than n by 2, I plus plus, and here I will write a code for swapping. So one temporary variable I will need. So let me declare one variable which is temp variable, and using that temp variable I will swap the values ar of I and ar of n minus I minus 1. So here it will be temp equals to ar of I, then ar of I equals to arr of n minus I minus 1, where n is the number of elements, and arr of n minus I minus 1 equals to temp. So this will be the code. Let's run it. Control F5. How many integers? Suppose I am storing 5 values inside the array. So 5 integers. Enter array elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first, and after that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So anyways, array is getting reversed. Let me print the elements in some better way. So I will change the line here, and after printing each element I will leave some space. And also after printing the array, let me change the line here. So printf \n, copy this at the end. Now let's run again. So how many integers? Say 5 integers are there. Some random values I am inserting. So original array is 12, 3, 45, 67, 9, and reverse of the array is 9, 67, 45, 3, 12. So answer is correct. So you can run it for some other number of elements. Say now the number of elements are 6. Values are say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then original array is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and reversed array is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So answer is correct. So this is how you will reverse the array. Now if you want to write a function for that, again, suppose I don't want to write this code in the main itself, I want to write separate function to reverse the array. So that means this code which is for, which is the logic for reversal. So this code will go inside that function, so I will remove it from here. So I will say Control X, I will cut it from here and I will paste it inside the function. So suppose void rev is a function name, then that function, okay, first let me paste the code here. Now what I need to do, I need the array is declared inside the main and the values are accepted from the user in the main function. So I need to pass this array to this function from the main, and other local variables I need to declare them here. So here I will receive array int asterisk arr. Now you know how to receive array, how to receive 1D array in a function, either using subscript notation or pointer notation. I am using pointer notation. You can also use subscript notation if you want to receive that using subscript notation, then it will be like this. So anyways, you can use anything. And one more argument I will receive here, which is the n value. N value is number of elements, so that also I need to pass from the main. Other variables I will declare them as local variables of this function, that means int I and temp. So this will be the rev function definition. Declaration of this function, that will be above main, so I will copy this first line and declaration I will write it here. In the declaration there is no need to mention the names of the formal arguments, so I will remove that n and arr. I will simply write data type of the arguments. Now the variables which are temp and I, rather only temp, I don't need temp here, I is required. Now I need to call the function, so I will call the function rev here, and when I call the function I will pass array. How to pass array? You will only write the base address of the array, and whole array is passed to the function, and along with that I will also pass the n value, which is number of elements. So this is how you will write a function. So this is the function call, this thing is function call, then this one is function declaration, and this thing is definition, function definition. So now let's run. Suppose Control F5, suppose I have 10 elements. So let me insert some random values which I am inserting, which I am storing inside the array. So original array is 23, 1, 4, 5 and reverse is 3, 2, 1. Okay, answer is correct. So this is how you will reverse the elements of the array. So thanks for watching the video and please do subscribe.